What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a pretty cool one card combo for the Blue Eyes deck. Now, as you guys know, on this channel we do only budget content, so this deck is purely a budget build. You can pretty much take 3 of these structure decks and a few more cards and you can have this deck up and running. At the end of this one card combo, I'm going to be showing you guys the deck profile, so if you want to make any adjustments accordingly to what you see in this profile to facilitate this one card combo. So without further ado, let's get into the combo. So starting off, you're going to need Maiden of White within your hand and any other card to discard, any card. So firstly, we're going to activate Maiden of White's effect to send itself to the graveyard so we can play a card from our deck, which is going to be True Light. We're then going to activate True Light's effect to set a Blue Eyes card from our deck. We're going to select Wishes for Eyes of Blue. We're then going to activate Wishes for Eyes of Blue, and we're going to discard the card from our hand. That's why we need a card in our hand. Then we're going to select Roar and another card, which is going to be Sage with Eyes of Blue. We're then going to normal summon Sage to our side of the field. Its effect is going to activate, and we're going to select Effect Veiler and add it to our hand. Next, we're going to link off Sage into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue, which is the new link monster for the Blue Eyes, and then activate its effect. We're going to select Mausoleum from our deck, and we're going to add it to our hand. We're then going to go ahead and activate Mausoleum, and then we're going to activate its effect to target a card on the field, which is going to be Spirit, and then send from our deck to the graveyard a Blue Eyes. Now Spirit is going to get a boost, which doesn't really matter because we're going to send it to the graveyard with its effect. So we're going to activate Spirit's effect, select the Blue Eyes that we just sent from our deck to the graveyard, and select it to special summon it in attack mode to our side of the field. This is going to trigger in our graveyard the Maiden. We're going to special summon the Maiden to our side of the field. Next, we're going to go ahead and activate Roar from our hand, and we're going to special summon to our side of the field the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. We're then going to go ahead and synchro summon into our Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon by using the Maiden and the Jet Dragon. We're going to special summon it in defensive mode because its defense is higher than its attack. We're not going to activate its effect. We're going to leave it as is. We don't want to use that as yet. We're going to go into our graveyard and we're going to banish the Wishes to select the Blue Eyes on the field, and then we're going to go ahead and equip it with the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. You're then going to go ahead and fusion summon into Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Now this card can only be special summon, fusion summon with a Blue Eyes White Dragon plus any other dragon card. Or if you have a Blue Eyes Dragon on the field that is equipped with a fusion Blue Eyes Dragon, you can link them off. So we're gonna go ahead, not link them off, fusion summon. So we're gonna select this to special summon the Blue Eyes, and it's going to come to our side of the field. So pretty much this is going to be the end board for the one card combo. We're gonna go through the interruptions that we have right here on the board. So firstly, we have Effect Veiler, self-explanatory. I don't need to go into that. Let's go into our graveyard to look at the cards that we have to interrupt our opponent. The first one is this one right here. It says when a card or effect is activated that targets a Blue Eyes monster you control, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Pretty cool. Then we also have the Jet Dragon, which allows us to special summon it to our side of the field. So if a card on your field is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard or your hand. And it says at the start of the damage step, if the card battles, you can target one card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. So on the field now we have the Spirit Dragon, which is pretty cool. So the Spirit Dragon, let's just read its effect. Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. Once per turn, when a effect of a card is in your graveyard is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation. Quick effect, you can tribute this synchro monster or synchro card, special summon 1 light dragon synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position, except the Spirit Dragon. but destroy during the end phase. The part that says destroy during the end phase is pretty key because it's going to help us with the card that we're going to summon. So whenever a card in the graveyard is activated, you activate this effect, and we get to special summon this card, which is Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. So your opponent cannot banish cards from the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. When a card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, this card gain 1000 attack until the end phase. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, again, the first Spirit Dragon destroys it at the end phase, you can special summon one Light Dragon monster from your graveyard except Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. So we have a few that we can select from, for example, the Jet Dragon, the Blue Eyes itself, and then we also have the Spirit once it is sent to the graveyard. So pretty much that's it. That's the one card combo. You can also do this using Kaiser, but it goes into the same line and you end up with pretty much the same board. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck profile. So this is the deck profile. Again, it's a very budget deck. If you get the 3 structure decks, you can actually build this almost everything. So yeah, we have 2 Blue Eyes, 1 Jet Dragon, 1 Spirit Dragon of white, then we have the Conzite, then we have 2 Bestial cards, then we have 3 Neo Kaiser Seahorse, we have 1 Dictator of D, 3 Ash Blossoms, Stone Ancient and Legend, 1 Effect Veiler, 3 Maiden of White, 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue, 1 Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon, and then that's all the monster cards. For the spell cards, we have Bingo Machine Go, Burst Stream, 1 for 1, Priest Map, Roar, 2 Roars, and then we have the Synchro Rumble for this card, Crimson, and then Wishes, we have 3 of them. We have 1 Ultimate Fusion, Mausoleum, 3 Imperms, and 1 True Light. For the extra deck, we have the Ultimate Dragon, the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Tyrant Dragon, Cosmic Blazer Dragon, Divine Dragon, Ultimate Dragon, Crimson Dragon, Silver Dragon, Spirit Dragon, Indigo Spirit Dragon, Titanic Galaxy, Heavenly Sphere, and then Spirit with Blue Eyes, Eyes of Blue. I didn't do any side deck because you guys are going to side based on what you're facing in your locals or regionals or whatever you're playing at. So pretty much that's the video, guys, and the deck profile. Hopefully you found this video informative, helpful in certain ways. If you did, go ahead, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel for future budget content.